I kind of like avoid doing that. So here she actually drew hers to this point. Guys, this is like a lot of color. I'm going to blend this out. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Cynthia, and in today's video I will be recreating a look that I actually saw from an Instagram beauty vlogger. So I always see people actually trying out, recreating looks from either a beauty vlogger or a YouTuber. I've tried this before, but it didn't really work out so good for me, and today I'm going to be trying this out again. I don't know if I'm ever going to get at least an 80% out of that, but on the long run I want to see if I could at least get a 50% same result as what she actually has. So we are going to just dive into this. Okay guys, so I just did my brows off camera, and right now I'm just going to apply my eyeshadow primer to my lids. So I'm using my exclusive matte and 24 hours eyeshadow primer. This is what this actually looks like right now. So moving into applying the transition color, I would be going in with this one called Mystic Night. I'm going to use this Mystic Night to transition first. Looking at this palette, I know that she actually used this shade called Lullaby and this one called Nightingale. So I could obviously work with both colors, and in these two colors the Lullaby actually has a brighter effect than the Nightingale does. So I'm going to just put the Nightingale on top first with a brush, and I'm going to slowly pat this on like this. You could actually blend this by brushing, but I feel way much comfortable by patting it in because this could help retain the color a bit more than like blending out could actually do for me. So going into the Nightingale, I'm going to use the same brush I used this time, into the color Lullaby, and I'm going to pat that. This one is a bit more orangey than the first one that I actually applied. So I'm going to pat this just the same movement that I did the first one, so I'm just going to keep patting it. You got me doing things I never thought I'd do. Just so you know, ain't never let you go. You're not whole. So right now guys, I feel like at this point this color is good for me. I don't want to exit this at this point. I just want to have this result because I don't want a lot of product. I'm just going to work with what I have right now. This is a good color. It's a bit okay. So I'm going to apply eyeliner, and she actually had a tiny little wing on her eyes with her eyeliner. So I'm going to do the same thing for this. I just did that right now. I'm going to do foundation, and then we'll finally come back to the eye. Guys, you probably would ask what is actually wrong with my voice, but I have cold a few days ago, so I think I lost my voice a bit. Or you know how your voice actually feels like when you have cold? That is what I actually have right now. So I'm trying to struggle with getting my original voice back. So at this point I'm obviously going on with what I actually have right now, which is a voice that is not my original voice, but it's fine. Perfect. So I'm wiping my face with my Beautifulness face wipes, guys. I like this face wipes a lot. This is like my magic wand right now. So I'm wiping my face so I don't see products from my eye. Okay, and the foundation I'll be using today is my Classic HD foundation. You guys know I love my Classic HD foundation a lot. And this is the shade 03 of Poopy Palms. I'm just gonna apply some here. I like focusing my foundation there. You know, like how you also apply concealer. This is exactly the shade I prefer using when I'm trying to get not such a bright color look. Ask me if I use face primer and if that's the reason why my foundations usually last longer all day looking normal on my face, but I don't use any face primer at all. I generally do not like face primers whatsoever. I feel like I prefer having a dry face before I apply my foundation than, you know, putting on face primers and everything. I don't like face primers. First time I actually tried one, it wasn't really good. I just didn't like it. I feel like people who I've seen who tends to apply face primer, especially people who are not practical professionals, on their face before they actually put their foundation on, their foundation always have breakouts before. And if you check theirs and mine lasts longer without a face primer than theirs do. So I don't think face primer is like a very necessary thing. But if you feel your foundation or your look actually lasts longer with face primer, please still continue. But I have checked and I have tried and I have seen it doesn't work for me. It's not my kind of thing. So I skip that. So do that which is comfortable, or that which works better for you. Yeah, I want to say which works better for you, because you know what your looks are actually looking like after you've used face primer and them and the rest. So I'll be using today is my Elegant Pro Concealer. Guys, I've always been an Elegant Pro Concealer person, and I feel like I need to experiment with other concealers, but I'm yet to have a decision about that. I think after this whole pandemic is like totally over, I would try buying an ABH or an e.l.f. Cosmetics concealer to try out to see if I probably, you know, would like it. Right now is not a good time for me to buy anything online right now. With what I heard about it taking time, and you know, the world is still not yet in the place that it should be. So, and it's going to really cost much shipping here. So at this point, I'm just gonna chill until like most of the things in the country are actually a bit more stable. Not just in the country, I just think generally like in the whole world are a bit more stable than it is right now. This isn't for me a good time to actually buy anything online, so this isn't a good time. So I kind of like avoid doing that. So I probably would buy those things when the whole world is in a good place. But right now we're sticking with the Elegant Pro Concealer because this is what I can still get here in Nigeria. I don't know if going to shops to check if I could get the ABH concealer or the e.l.f. cosmetic concealers would work for me. I haven't checked, but I'll try. So I'm gonna conceal. I'm going to blend the concealer that I just applied out right now. I'm going to do the most favorite thing for me while applying makeup, which is actually setting my face. So I'll be using my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. So this is some white powder and my setting powder. My face with my Oil Classic compass palette and contour kit while I let these places that actually require the palettes to sit. Just a tiny little bit. To my eye, I'm going to go back with this same powder shade called Lullaby and just apply this a tiny little bit here. Crease it. Just try to see if I can get it to the hollow of my bone here. And I'm gonna blend it out here. She actually drew hers to this point. Like a lot of color. Just hope it looks good at the end of the day. Okay, so I'm done with that part. I'm going to use my liner to actually line the under part of my eye as well, to drag this together. A brush here, and I'm gonna take a bit of this Lullaby color. So I'm going to highlight right now, just a little bit. guys, I'm going to apply lashes right now.
Just so you know, you're mine for sure. Yeah. You're mine for sure. Yeah. You're mine for sure.
Alright guys, so this is the whole look together, and yeah, so this is me actually telling myself that I was actually going on a 50% for this look, trying to see if I'm going to get like a 50 out of 100 for this look. Right now I don't even know if I'm at a 40 or even a 50, but if I am being truthful to myself, I think I did good. I did good. I'm not one to always know how to recreate other people's look, but with this, I did a good job. I have like a very big insecurity in trying very broad, huge looking looks, makeup looks, and the rest of it. I always try to do my things a bit more toned down, a bit more calm, a bit more not too dramatic, but then like in a dramatic way. So please, I want you guys to tell me how I did. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Probably rate me from 1 to 100, the percentage you feel like I got to with trying to recreate a look. I'm super ready to hear what you guys have to say. Yeah, so let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. And please, if you just joined me on this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please do that right now and support your girl. I will see you guys in my next video, and thank you so much for watching.